I've been working with breast cancer patients for the last 25 years. The reason I got into it, I was kind of just pushed into it. I didn't really think it was something I wanted to do, but it didn't take me long to realize that that's where God meant for me to be. And the reason for that is that I can make a difference, and I want to make a difference.
So Sheri and I met in July of 2017. I had been called back in for a diagnostic mammogram and then subsequently a breast biopsy. And I met her as part of my breast biopsy. She was the mammographer during that test. And I was an emotional wreck, very much so an emotional wreck. And I just remember she was so calming, and I was crying, and she was rubbing my back, and it just really put me at ease. And then that was over with, and about, I guess, 3 or 4 days later, once I got those dreaded 3 little words, "You have cancer," and was back for a breast MRI, I saw her again. She just happened to walk down to the floor I was on. And I think when we saw each other, we both started crying because I was pleased to see her. She started crying because she knew what that meant. And we talked after my test, and then exchanged contact information and just kept in touch. And for those first few weeks, she was really a definite person that I leaned on. And I don't think I could have made it through that without her, because she just answered so many questions for me and helped ease my mind. So
it just seemed like our paths crossed. You remember the day you were getting off the elevator with Chris? I just happened to be walking over, and that's all the way across campus.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that I had an MRI breast biopsy as soon as they finished her MRI. And it's just like God was putting me in her path.
Yeah.
And I learned a long time ago not to ignore that, that she was going to need me somehow. And I didn't really realize how much she was going to need me. She was scared, she was mad, she was angry, she was all those things, and there was many a times I just got on the phone with her and stayed on the phone for an hour or so, and, we talked through it, and I told her, I said, this is going to change your life, but, you've got to have faith and fight, and that's what we have. We have a fighter, She's talking about how she needed me. I didn't realize I was going to need her, but I have. I've needed her as just, she's made me a better mammography tech. And, it's made me look at my job differently, the journey that we've been on. And, it just continues on, and, it will forever.
There are so many stories that do not turn out this way, but for the research and the testing and the information that is learned, my story may not be what it is now. So for me as a survivor, it's just huge, because those are the things that make cancer not always a bad thing. It can be a chapter and not the whole story. So research enables that, and research enables the things that give it that impact of it is empowering, and it doesn't have to have the power. So,
but we need everybody to step up. I mean, it's not just a couple of people's responsibility to do this. We need a lot of people to step up.
If you want to get involved and you want to know more about how you can help, you can go online to the Breast Cancer Research of Alabama website at bcrfa.org.
And another way you can get involved is to get the breast cancer research tag. It's the gray and pink ribbon. We both have one.
We just really appreciate you and your support, and get involved.